Okay, now you're on the roof. So, I hate to ask this question. What are we doing?
I haven't a clue. I think we're trying to get to Snow's apartment. Not Snow, Hope's apartment.
Oh, to Hope's place, yes. I do remember that. There we go. They do have a goal. I was just wondering whether they were running haphazardly through a city, upsetting people.
As far as I can tell, though, they're not really choosing their route. They're just running wherever and hoping it takes them there. Despite having the guy who lives there.
Yeah. Yeah, because Snow is taking the lead. He clearly doesn't know where Hope lives. I'm just gonna sit down for a while.
Heights is that way, right?
Heights are up!
Yeah, but Felix Heights is that way, pointing upwards.
Still pretty far.
Not really.
The sky is high!
A great place for family living.
They didn't bother translating
What
that
are you doing, Snow?
He's trying to engage with Alfred.
Yeah, well, the sea don't have family.
Oh, shut up, you whiny little shit.
I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family.
A guy shot them outside of a theater.
My own. Once I save Sarah and protect Cocoon.
How exactly?
Mostly random murder.
Question. I want to do what's right, but everyone hates LaCie.
What the fuck is this music?
It's hard to help someone that's trying to kill you.
It's...
This is not appropriate at all. Now it might be.
But
yeah, there you go.
everything will work out in the end.
Cut it way too early.
And hold on to hope.
We don't have any.
Was that a fish cycle?
Yes, they have actually brought
Why
back...
is the fish cycle blowing up a billboard?
The sea's only hope is a quick death.
Shut up!
Like, we know we have another 50 hours of this game. It's not going to be a quick death for anyone.
Hold on to hope. You're right.
That's just the sort of thing a pedophile would say. Can we go anywhere? Ah, I see.
I don't know what just happened.
I think you got bum rushed by...
Yeah, I know, but in a really odd fashion.
Yeah. So, important cutscene aside, we're fighting the same dudes.
Yeah.
We found out that Snow is slightly more like Batman, but also just reinforces the stereotype that heroes have to be orphans. Which I did mention in relation...
This is a JRPG.
Which I did mention in relation to Hope, but he does actually have a father, apparently. He's just estranged.
And he started with a mother.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything until he lost that parent.
I still wouldn't exactly describe Hope as a hero.
No, but he's a protagonist. Is that a better term?
If you want... No, that's not what I wanted at all. That one, that's it.
You're wasting precious time with your paradigm shift related indecency. I saw that, Snow. Don't you worry.
This music has lyrics. They're really quiet, but this music has lyrics.
It does. And it's not us ruining the music this time. The action is far louder than the music. I can't hear the lyrics over the sound of punching.
I can't really hear the music over the sound of punching.
No, I can just hear drums.
It's really quiet.
Which... Come on, game, decide how loud your music is going to be. For Christ's sake.
He's actually talking directly to
Yeah,
Hope
exactly,
by
so
name.
they must have recorded quite a lot of dialogue. Then again, with a budget like this one, it's to be expected.
Especially when they don't bother to have, you know, towns.
Yeah.
Unless you count this as a town.
Yeah, this sort of counts as a town.
Well, it's a town environment, but it's a dungeon.
Yes. Oh, this game is just one perpetual dungeon crawl. Aha! I see. That is the thing we were missing in the earlier videos.
Yes, jump down, turn around. We did eventually start doing it.
Oh yeah, of course.
And an enemy has just shown up.
Shaman's Mark.
What is that?
Shaman von Hammersmark.
What am I doing?
I have
Really,
no
I have
idea.
no idea what I'm doing. There it is. Magic plus 50. Hope we have something for you.
We've just given him health so far. There you go. You are now an unstoppable arcane force. Pity
Oh.
you're a puss.
Hi there. It was just waiting for us.
Casually waiting. It's like, hey, do you want this Shaman's Mark? Yeah. I'll look away. You put it
Falco
on.
Velocycle.
Fish cycle.
But I was reading out the top right hand corner.
Yes, yeah, I'm aware of what you were doing. I'm just correcting the game. It clearly spelt fish cycle wrong. But then again, they are Japanese and they're silly like that.
Velocycle is actually kind of redundant.
Yeah. It depends what velo is supposed to stand for. If it's like velocity, it's pointless. If that thing is half motorbike and half velociraptor, then the name makes sense.
Hope is dead. Apparently I should really have been That was a lot of shooting.
It was.
Phoenix down, that one, right.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah, you know when I said he was an unstoppable arcane force? He's mostly stoppable by bullets.
But now it's just going to be shooting at snow.
Excellent.
Which is, of course, the way that Squeenix wanted it.
Yeah. I don't enjoy the introduction of Sentinels entirely because it ensures that battles are going to be really long.
But now it's staggered.
Oh, so you can just murder away.
Also, its stagger gauge was going down really slowly, even without a commando.
Well, good.
Why is it not launched? Why can it not be launched?
Are you using auto battle?
Yeah, but launch isn't a move, it's a
Oh,
thing
is
that
it?
happens.
Oh, okay. Does Snow have launch?
Yes.
Okay.
You've seen him punching people into the
Yes,
air.
of course we have, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this does have lyrics.
Is it me, or do the lyrics sound really out of place with what's happening?
Yeah. It sounds kind of frou-frou.
I'm just going to ignore whatever just flew over us.
But it might have been they are all just like chilling behind.
It's like, you can have some fights if you want, but we're not going to force them on you.
Yeah, no, it sounds kind of
No balls over here.
frou-frou.
Leave this to me.
Isn't that a kind of kid's yogurt?
What, Petit Falou?
No, frou-frou. I'm sure it was like
Oh,
in a UFO shape and it had a toy in the middle.
You're almost certainly right. I've forgotten the name of the woman from Frou-Frou, who now has her own project that sounds exactly the same.
It's me you want.
Because, you know, she was the singer, and it's electronica with a singer. But, yeah. That's gonna irritate me now. First person to post in the thread with her name gets a point. Just the 1 point. I mean, it's something that you should know.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't.
She has a really cool studio and, like, tends to work with pretty cool artists. Like, Jeff Beck was on one of her albums.
Then again, I know nothing about music.
There you go.
That's your job.
Yes, that is why I'm here. That and doing all the work.
Because clearly a Final Fantasy XIII LP wouldn't be complete without a music correspondent.
Yes, exactly. I'd say life wouldn't be complete without a music correspondent.
Just die already, thank you.
Oh, and to the person, I think it's Mr. Longhair, who is similarly an audiophile in our thread.
What? What camera? What am I actually supposed to be doing here?
I don't know.
Ah, okay, I
There you
can
go.
jump up there. Is there a ball there? Yes.
But yes, like being similarly an audiophile, I'm doing a terrible, terrible thing.
We
in
got ourselves a new weapon for hope, which
Oh,
will
excellent.
invariably suck by comparison because it's not level 4.
Yes. And plus, ours is... Oh, no, it's called the Air Wing. That's not... I thought it was an R Wing.
Defense extends
Can't
duration
let you
of
do that,
defensive
Star
buffs.
Fox.
Yeah, let's not bother lowering his.
But yeah, so I have my wonderful, beautiful Grotbox NS10s next to this TV, and we are not using them. So we are not experiencing the audio in high quality.
3 thrust bearings. What? What is happening?
I think you gotta go
We're,
over
we're
there.
back here. Okay, so there was a ball over there. It just...
It was... You had to...
Stop leaving out the blue circles, game. You're confusing me.
Yeah. Either always give us blue circles, or don't give us them at all, and we'll just guess. Don't promise us blue circles, and then take them away. It confuses us.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I think that the effect of punching them is cumulative. So we're going to punch it once,
Right.
and then switch back into that one.
How do you mean? What do you mean it's cumulative?
Like, if you punch it, then it stays punch.
Oh, I see.
If that makes any sense at all.
Sort of. I don't know what benefit that would bring.
Making the meter go down slower.
Oh,
But
I see.
No, I think it's the defending at it makes it go down. No, it's not that either.
Well, who knows? Yes, okay, we get it. You have a machine gun. You don't need to be a dick about it.
You know what?
What?
Fuck this fight. It's been a while.
Yes, let us bring out our own fish cycle. Except ours is frozen fish.
Kind of actually not fish at all.
Yeah. Our fish cycle is not dolphin friendly, nor is it summon friendly. There may well be chunks of Shiva in it.
I'm not really sure you can say that about Shiva.
What?
That it's not Shiva friendly, but never mind.
Look, there are chunks of Shiva in it. Okay, they are sentient chunks that make up 100% of it.
Does that count as chunks?
Yes. Very sentient, entirely whole chunks, but chunks nevertheless.
Because Gauge
There's
is
so
not
much
filling
chunk
at
in
all.
here it might do the truffle shuffle. So
Oh,
we just
shit.
noticed that Hope disappears in this scene.
Because we've summoned.
Yeah, like, I didn't realise that. I thought your party members stuck around.
That is how summons have worked since 10.
Yes, I'm aware. It doesn't mean that it's a sensible thing to do.
It's not a sensible thing to do, but it's the thing that they do.
Okay. I just hadn't noticed up until this point. Despite the fact that we have summoned many times. And it has always been, because every time we've summoned, we've had Hope in our party, and he's so ignorable that I just don't realise that he's not there. I enjoy the fact that Snow has a bat cycle.
I think it's dead.
And groupies.
That's kind of a nice place to put this screen.
Yeah.
Even if we did get a shit rating.
You got a shit rating because you decided, fuck this game, let's summon something. Which I think added interest. Oh, balls, stroke it, caress it, lick it.
I don't think there is a lick button.
Every game should have a lick button.
I'm not sure about every game. Oh dear, it's another one. Why am I... I'm a retard.
Like, I don't know, Blur should have a lick button.
How would that work?
As you drive past someone, you just have a nice taste of their super van.
So like a guy leans out the window and licks.
Just gives it a little lick. Red Dead Redemption should have a lick button. I think that's the next thing. I mean, we've got video quality and sound quality to a point where we can't really improve on them for a while. So what we need to do is introduce taste into video games. So, like, you can have John Marsden lick a horse and you get the sensation of hair and rabies. Can horses get rabies?
Probably, I don't know. Oh shit,
Oh, game over!
I switched just as it was about to do that, go me.
So, fish cycles are a pain in the ass.
They really are.
Okay, let me add to our game over total. That's 13. So we are getting less than 1 an hour. This pen doesn't work.
Right, do you see any balls over there or can we just ignore the fish cycle?
I don't see any. And
Over here we go then. Is there anything around here?
just walk in front of you.
When we've tried to go around here, the fish cycle came and got us, so I presume it's where it doesn't want us going.
Yes. Okay, sorry. 13 deaths. If we can stay on that for the rest of the game, it will be appropriate. But I'm not seeing a high chance of that. Oh yeah, I should note down. Singer from Frou.
This fight is going to take a long ass time.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say it'll be exciting all the way through. See the skill with which Snow shields his face with an elbow.
He's dead again. He needed to be on like full health in defending mode.
Well, we also needed Hope to be constantly healing him.
That wasn't absolutely necessary. They weren't like... You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Genesis some Christos.
Yes. Because after watching 2 game overs in a row, what people really want to see is more menus.
Well, it might mean they don't get another one.
It might.
But the only thing
I'm
he has
looking
to
forward
improve
to another one
is
because
Ravager.
I'm looking forward to another one. Oh, but he does get 20 more HP.
And another 20.
There you go.
And
That
4
may
magic
be vital.
And a roll level, which absolutely won't be.
Yeah. But yes, so I'm actually looking forward to the next game over. Am I the only one who gets it when you're making a tally? You look forward to the numbers divisible by 5 so that you can like cross off a gate.
Right, Synergist, Medic, Ravager.
Medic points.
Oh, he's got a load of medic abilities to come in.
And some hit
Cura!
points. There you go, that might
Are we
be
going to get
good.
it sooner? Yes, we got it sooner.
apparently so. But we didn't quite get 20 more hit points.
Did I actually finish off Snow, or did I just miss something?
Well, let's have a look. All of that is done. All of that is done. All of that is done.
Right, so Snow is actually completely done, but Hope has a ton more to go.
Yep. We clearly don't get him enough Christos. Or Snow earned a shitload of Christos from not being on screen.
I've just figured out what we've got to do. I've been completely ignoring the possibility of buffing.
Oh, yeah, that is useful in this game.
Buffs
Whoops.
are always useful, unless they like don't apply for more than 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
or
so
something.
buffs are generally useful. Debuffs normally aren't.
Yeah.
Because anything you want to debuff is immune to your debuffs.
Hope, why are you only giving out 1 buff at a time?
Because it's a lot of strain on him.
And now he's not doing anything, so I think maybe we can...
Basically, this can be summed up as Hope is dumb,
kill that thing. Oh, shit.
What? Did you paradigm shifting?
It's gonna do Gatling gun. Oh, it gives us plenty of warning. In which to switch to Sentinel Medic. I hadn't
That is a
noticed
really irritating fucking skill. Because even with Hope perpetually curing you, you're still below half health.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing an alternative strategy for the fucking fish cycles.
Bet there isn't one.
Yeah.
And of course, the camera isn't always going to show us the thing to know when it's coming.
Yeah. But it's not coming yet.
We'll do that, though.
See, despite the fact that this combat is long as balls, it is at least relatively interesting from being quite hard. There is a strategy we actually need to incorporate.
But there normally is, and we would have done this first time if I wasn't being a retard. Oh shit.
There you go. Yeah, but, like, normally the strategies are a little bit more simple of use Commando and Ravager. Bring in a paradigm that has a medic at appropriate times. If the enemy is powerful, use buffs. But, like, in this case, we're actually having to cleverly shift between paradigms. Like, there's not a lot of strategy here.
Well, there
but
was
at
that
least
one
there's
kind of
some.
enemy where we were having to switch to slash and burn in the exact moments between it was attacking.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying it hasn't happened before. It just doesn't happen often. And when it does happen, it's not that interesting. But it's interesting enough that we
Hurry
can
up
talk
and
about it.
die. Please,
We were saying that we were feeling sorry for all these NPCs because, you know, they are guaranteed to die. I think this is actually in a response to that comment. Like, actually, this is never going to die. In fact, when you get it down to low HP, it's going to use a potion on itself.
No, it's gonna run away, like one of those bosses that they don't want to die for the plot.
Fucking Beatrix. That was a Final Fantasy game I enjoyed. Despite the combat system being god-awful.
Slow as balls.
Yes. And the summons being worthless.
I don't care we only got 3 stars, it's dead.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Which way was I going? I was going over here, wasn't I?
No idea. Yes. Is that a ball I see? No, it's a barrier.
Was I going? No, this is the right way. I jumped the fish cycle. This is the way I was going.
Oh,
This
there's
is
a
where
ball
there's
on the
ball.
left. Snow, jump, good.
Why does this game not just have a jump button?
It would be, like, I guess because they don't want you jumping off edges.
I guess because the jumps go off in all sorts of strange directions.
Yeah,
and some of them
exactly.
are huge, but
Like,
it would make things so much easier.
there are cases where you can't jump, like, a knee-height barrier, and sometimes when you can, like, jump a building.
A bit of, you know, platforming might add some interest.
This is Final Fantasy, there is no place for interest in our game.
I suppose.
Oh, they're all gliding in sync.
Not anymore.
How will they ever succeed in the synchronized flying Olympic sport if they get out of shape as soon as they start murdering? You don't see synchronized swimmers just suddenly start murdering and losing their flow. And that is why swimming is a far more respected sport than hovering.
Because it doesn't involve murder.
Well, flying shouldn't involve murder either, but I think if the swimmers were to murder, they'd do it in time.
I'm not
Because
sure
they
what
are
to think
one
about
with the
that.
music. What I'm trying to say is that swimmers, while they are docile in nature, if they were to start some kind of sportsman's coup, they would be the ones that came out on top.
Okay.
Like, think of all those other Olympic sports. All the, like, 100-meter dashes, all they could do was run away. Like, what's the use in that? Like...
Whereas swimmers would have a nasty kick, I suppose.
Exactly. Plus, they are used to moving in time with the music. So, like I said, they'd have their... They'd be sort of martial arts masters, sort of all moving together as one unit. It would be beautiful and horrifying to
We all know that martial arts are a rhythm game.
Yes, they are. That is why all of the greatest martial artists play DDR. Were you not aware?
I'd never heard this fact. Thank you for enlightening
Well,
me.
right. Well, let me explain it to you. All martial artists, Asians. All Asians play DDR. Therefore, all martial artists play DDR.
Is this even... It's an invisible... Oh no, there's no floor. Okay.
Yeah, that is a pretty good reason not to be able to go that way. But yes, this has been a public service announcement from your local racism committee.
Oh, fuck balls.
Oh. I am disappointed in this game.
Really?
I'm disappointed in whoever thought the fish cycles were a good idea.
You know it's only gonna get worse.
Okay, so, you know what else was really irritating? Those junkyard robots. They never came back.
Yeah, but then
So
we got
far.
these.
Yeah, these are only slightly more irritating than junkyard robots. Yes, we will occasionally get annoying things, but enemies don't tend to last. I mean, I've actually forgotten most of the enemies we've faced. I got, like, a Facebook message from one of the Chili Peppers the other day, like, "Hey man, we never hang out anymore!" And I didn't even remember who he was. And apparently, you know, he's started a family now. His wife's pregnant. It's beautiful.
We got
And-
the stupid next to impossible to kill things 2 locations in a row.
Yes, this is true. But what I'm saying is, you know, we're losing contact with some of our previous friends. Do you remember the red dogs? I barely remember the red dogs that may have also been cats, that were also robots.
Maybe you don't remember them because you couldn't decide, like, what to
they
file
were.
them under.
Yeah. You know, in this world of ever following a linear path, we forget some of the things we leave behind, and I, for one, think that's a shame. What I want is the next competition is for you guys to get on Facebook. I know you're all on Facebook. Everyone's on Facebook. The
I'm
world is
not.
on Facebook, except for what here. And I want you to talk to someone from your high school whose name you can barely remember, and just say hi. Because you don't want Sandy McBall Scratcherack to be the Red Hot Chili Pepper of your life. That's all I'm saying, guys. You don't get a point for this, but you
I was gonna
rediscover a
say,
lost
how
friend.
would you judge that?
You rediscover a lost friend. If a hilarious story comes from it and you post it in the thread, I'll give you some points. Reconnect with former friend. There you go. I think that's a really feel-good competition.
How is it a competition?
Okay, it's not a competition. I think it's a really feel-good thing I just told people to do. Oh, still fighting this guy, huh?
Yeah.
This fucking game. Oh, you killed the other two.
Yeah.
No, it's just... You know, this enemy would be
I
perfectly
was
acceptable.
following the RPG boss fight mantra of kill the little ones first.
Yeah, that obviously makes sense. I'm glad you did, but I'm just glad that they are out the way. But one of the things that I don't quite understand is this fight would have been challenging and fun if it had half the hit points. because it would still have had its murder move. It would still have quite a lot of hit points, but it just wouldn't have had this long, drawn-out section at the end that isn't challenging, it isn't fun. It's
We
just
could go back to
repetitive.
making D&D 4e parallels here.
Yes, exactly.
Just too easy.
Things don't...
No, it wasn't, Snow. Don't tempt them.
That was too easy. I could maybe take 3 fish cycles. You know what we haven't had in a while? Hope's one redeeming feature.
Riding giant robots
Yes,
around.
that he can control battle mechs. Oh, hey, let's save.
I would recommend that we upgrade these guys' equipment here because of the difficulty we've been having, but we have other people who have shittier equipment.
Yeah, alright, let's pause for a second. We haven't had an issue yet, so I'm just gonna stop the video in a sensible place.